So hi guys, welcome to Chart Traders 369 channel. So we are going to discuss about the November month, the index view, how it is going to move. So the caption what I mentioned is, can we average the stocks, or there is a fight between bull and bear? So let's look how it is going to move on this November month. So before that, note down guys, our channel is only for educational purpose. So if you're trading, please contact your finance advisor. So it's just a view. It may move in this way. So it's not the final levels. Okay. So what we can see technically how it's going to move, that is what we are going to discuss. Let me change my screen to Nifty chart. First I'm going to explain you about the Nifty chart, so how it's going to react. Okay, let me change my screen to Nifty, then we'll discuss the over data. Okay, so let me change my screen to Nifty chart. So if you look here, last October, so from this trend line we mentioned that if it sustains this trend line, then we'll see a bounce till 18,000 plus. So we saw 18,500. From there, from this trend line, it got a reversal and made a same low. So now it is the same low which it was on the October month first week, and again the same low, it is 17,600 levels low. So what's going to happen in coming November, if it sustain this, okay, if it sustain this trend line, then we can see a bounce back. Okay, so we can see here this is a resistance. So then what we can say is it can take a V-shaped recovery till 18,200 500 levels. So that's the expected if it sustain this trend line. If it break this trend line, so note down, if it break this trend line, that is 17,600 500 levels, right, then easily we can see a downside till the next support is 17,000. So that's the level on the next support as per the monthly view. Okay, so note down, this is a monthly view. Support is 17,000. If it break this 17,500 levels, okay, so that's an next support. The first support is 17,500 at this trend line, and the resistance for if you are looking for a bullish trend, that is the 18,000. Okay, so that's an weekly resistance, 18,000. So tomorrow we can expect it can on Monday we can expect it can open at that resistance level. So that's about the Nifty chart analysis. So that is what I am expecting for the November month. Let's see at the Bank Nifty what the chart says. Okay. Okay. So if you look here, the October month, you can see here this month we saw 500, almost 13% move from the low. Okay, from the low of October we saw 13.6% high, and after that on the last week we saw 8% correction. So almost 70% down, which moved in the October month. So that's the trend line support is trying to take, and if it see any negative, we can see it can try to stop at this trend line. So trend line depends on the timing, on the date, everything, right? So the time moves on and this trend line also moves on, and we can expect the maximum is 38,000. It can touch this trend line on the lower side. Okay, on the upside, if it sustain this move above this 39,500 levels, okay, then we can see it can easily touch 41,000 levels and 41,500. Okay, we can see it can take a V-shaped recovery if it sustain this. Let me draw this. Okay, if it comes down, take this support, then bounce back, then we can expect it can bounce back in this way. Generally that's going to happen. So you need to closely watch at this trend line. Okay, if it doesn't sustain this trend line, then it's a big fall, note down. Okay, so but I'm not expecting much fall, but there will be a sideways move, then trying to bounce back. So the other question is, the tagline says that can we average these stocks? So generally in the November month and the December month, there will be no big move. Okay, so no downs. Generally the IT stocks and banking stocks will not be having much big move during November and December month. So that's because we are almost going to the holiday seasons, so generally we will not see much movement. Okay, so we can still wait for a good price. So that's the general view from our chart traders channel. So let's look at the over data. So let me change my screen to over data. Okay. So if you look at the Nifty over data 25th November expiry. Okay. So you can see here 17,000 is a strong support here. So we can expect, if it fails to hold, is 17,500. Okay, you can see here if it fails to hold is 17,500, then we can see a big fall till 17,000 we can expect. Okay, so that's about the downside. On the upside, if it sustain this 17,500, this level, hold it there, then we can see a reversal. Then the first resistance is 18,000, the next one is 18,500. So the over data says the maximum for November month 18,500. On the lower side, if it fails to hold is 17,500, then we can see 17,000. So that's about the Nifty. Let's look at the Bank Nifty chart. Okay, so Bank Nifty over data. So if you look the November expiry, so we'll not see much downside. So that's the support here, 39,000. That's here. If it fails to hold, the worst case we can see 38,000 in Bank Nifty for November month. On the upside, if it sustain this 39,000 and try to bounce back, then we can expect it can touch the first resistance as 40,000, and if it break this 40, then it will be 41,000 will be the next level. So even the chart also says that, because at this trend line 39,000, 38,500, we have a trend line support, right? So you can expect some bounce back. So that is what is. If it doesn't sustain this, then we can see a reversal. So the maximum low side we can expect till 38,000 Bank Nifty. On the higher side, 41,000 will be on the higher side Bank Nifty. Okay, that's about the November month prediction, guys. Let's look at the weekly view. So how it is going to move on this festival time. Okay, so let me change my screen to over data. For a weekly for coming week, so we have very less trading day in coming this November 1st week till 3rd of November. So maximum what I am expecting is, sorry guys, I missed it. On the Nifty, maximum 18,000 for this week. On the lower side, I'm not expecting much on that. The worst case is 17,500. Okay, so the range will be 17,500, 18,000. Okay, so that's about the Nifty. Bank Nifty over data for this week, 40,000 is a strong resistance for the weekly, and the support is 39,000. Okay, so 39,000 good support, and the resistance is 40,000. So that's about the weekly view on Nifty and Bank Nifty. Hope this is going to help you guys, and let's look at the stock for Monday. Before that, this is our training program, guys. If you are really interested to learn, you can join our training program, and this is my Telegram ID Hemant369. This is the topic which you are going to cover. Okay, so if you are really interested to spend time to learn and earn independently, you can join our training program. So next stock is Reliance. The price about 2550, that's in resistance here. If it break this, then next level is 2567, so that is the next level. Next is L&T. L&T is showing some reversal, so if it break above this 1780, 85, 87, then we can see the next level is 1818. So that's about the L&T. Next is in the Petro. So that's the resistance here, 316. Okay, once it break this, then we can see a V-shaped recovery. We can expect 320, 30 levels on the higher side. So now the support is 308. Next is Biocon. Biocon is showing good reversal, and note down all pharma is showing reversal, and we can see some movement in pharma stocks. For now, Biocon 355 is a resistance. Then if it break, we can expect 365 in the next resistance. So that's about the stock. Hope this is helpful for you guys. Let me check if I receive any queries from anyone. Hamaraja battery, there's a query. Then is Aptus. Let me check this. Aptus, I think it is recently opened stock, I believe. So that's the exact at this resistance. Okay, so resistance is 335 on the 4-hour chart, and the next resistance is 350. Okay, if it break this 335, then we can expect it can move further, and it, because it's multiple time we got a rejection here 335. Okay, so you should be very careful at this. It's around, it may try to break this. Okay, so note down, it may try to break this, but that's a resistance. You need to watch at this level 335. Next is Amaraja. Sorry, I have not shared the screen. You can again see here, that's in resistance here 335. Okay, multiple times this was rejected here, so now that it will be a resistance. Once it break, then we can see 350 is the next target. Okay, next is Hamaraja. So Amaraja need to move above this 700, then only it is on the uptrend. Okay, or you can draw a trend line here. If it break this trend line, so at least 700 levels, if it break, then only it is on the it can move upside. Okay, till now that's an resistance here. We can see further downside if it fails to hold this Friday low 680. If it fails to hold, then we can expect 660 is the next low support. Nalco, that was a Nalco, right?
It's NOCIL.
NOCIL, okay. So that's the resistance at the trend line. We can expect it can bounce back. Okay, so it can bounce back. So the support is 260 levels. Okay, if it fails to hold this 260 levels, right, be careful. Okay, so that's an support here. Okay, if it fails to hold this horizontal support and it is trend line support, right, be careful, it can move further downside till 220 to 30 levels. Okay, if it bounce back, we can see a W shape recovery. Okay, in this way, else we can expect till here, this till here. That's about NOCIL. Next is any other queries? HDFC Bank, that's good. Even I was trying to add HDFC Bank, so 1500, that's the support here, 1540. It should bounce back from this trend line, so that is what I am expecting. So once it fails to hold this 1560, 1530 should be a major support here, then you can see a bounce back. So if it fails to hold this, be very careful on this. So that's about the next. If it fails to hold this trend line, 480 will be the next support on HDFC Bank. So I hope I've answered all your queries, guys. Manju, what do you say about the coming week?
Coming week is a very short week, so not expecting a very big movement. On
the monthly view,
on the lower side it would be somewhere near 17k. That would be a strong support. On the higher side, 18,500.
18,500 at this level. Okay. So can people average it or need to wait? So that's the tagline what we have mentioned. So what's your view on that?
Yeah, currently if you see, market has almost corrected like 70 to 80% from the previous month high. So we can see always the good stocks, right? Nifty 50 stocks.
Yeah.
If we keep on adding, that will give a good result, and we can expect a good profit from those stocks. Instead of concentrating some stocks for this one, right? It's better to concentrate only the Nifty 50 stocks.
Okay. Hope this information is helpful for you guys. Thank you for your input, Manju. Thanks guys for watching our Chart Traders channel. So see you on the next video. Happy trading and take care. Happy Diwali and see you on the next video. Cheers. Bye.
Bye.